Hey, I'm Dara,
Hey, I'm Michael. Good to see y'all.
and we're a couple on a quest to live our dream life. So we're so glad you're here.
Yeah.
And today we're going to cover our 5,000-mile journey to the Pacific Northwest. And we are going to cover the highlights. We're going to share lessons learned. But before we do all that, we're going to talk about our travel philosophy because I think we're honing in on it and making it really work for us in our favor. So what'd you say?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Our travel philosophy is pretty simple, and it's just to enjoy the journey. And basically, what that means in a nutshell for us and what works for us is we travel for 2 days, and on the third day, we always rest at least 2 days and stay in that one spot. Um, it works for us and gives us a chance to stretch our legs, relax, let the dogs run around, give us a chance to explore that local area a little bit as well. Uh, Another part of our philosophy is don't drive longer than 6 to 8 hours per day. You're always going to get to where you're going anyway, unless you're really pressed for time. On most of our trips, we try to have a little bit of extra time planned in, a little luxury time. So that's our philosophy. Don't work too hard. Don't drive too long, and always take a break on the third day.
And for this one, I think we kind of expanded it too, even a little bit more. We practiced some of this in other road trips, but it was really setting an intention. And for me, I think you too. I think that was really the key to making this trip so peaceful and smooth. And so I set an intention every day that something magical and wonderful was going to happen. And also that I wanted to move around more and hike so that my body would feel good because it's a long trip.
Yeah.
And so the other thing that helped us be more present and joyful in this trip too is we came up with a gratitude fist bump. And so it was just our silent way to kind of a little nod to each other to be really grounded and present and grateful for whatever that moment was. So every time we would do the fist bump, it would be, I'm so grateful life is good. And so I think that was for me really the key that what made this trip extra special.
And it didn't have to be a super awesome moment. It just could have been some little bitty thing you saw on the road that you felt grateful for. You put your fist up, and she would know that I was grateful for something, didn't matter what.
Yeah. And so now what about the highlights of the trip? So the San Juan Mountains from Pagosa to Durango really is just, it's so magical for me. It's kind of when you really are in the fairyland. I love my mountains. And so where we through there, I wanted to go ahead and make a trip back there, but we went down the road because we're on a mission. At this point, we're on day 14. And so we went a new route, kind of went through more of northern Utah this time. Mm-hmm. And we were very, very impressed. Golly. Very, very curvy roads through those mountains. Golly. You better believe I was looking up the prices of real estate in that area.
Yeah, and it's required that every mountain have a river run next to it in Utah, apparently.
Everything, I was very impressed. Very, very impressed.
And that's the mountains north of Salt Lake City and east of Salt Lake. Because we were aware of the Canyonlands area, the Arches, the Bryce Canyon.
Want to try something new, yeah.
Up till this last trip, we ain't been to most of those places, but we're aware of the terrain and what the canyons look like. We had no idea what northern Utah was like, right above Salt Lake and all that. Just gorgeous.
And
I think Cloudcroft for us, when we're headed back home, is kind of like, yeah, after this, our trip's about over, because that's one of the last things we really look forward to. We love that place.
Yeah.
You love it a lot. I love it a lot.
I love it a lot. And so we really wanted to, we always try and make West Texas more enjoyable. And there's some special things over there, but sometimes you get stuck with, like, I don't know if we mentioned it at the beginning. We didn't, because it wasn't worth noting.
Yeah.
The Lake Colorado City State Park looked like an abandoned park. So
Yeah.
we always like to try new ways out of Texas because it takes so long.
And there are some good ones.
And there are some good ones. Davis Mountain's one of ours. Marfa's another. And then Abilene. And we really want to, be intentional next time and do Guadalupe Mountain National Park. Yeah. There's no hookups, but I mean, it's beautiful.
Well, a lot of the places we stayed, half of the place we stayed this trip had no hookups.
Plus, it would be a nice end to the day of day one of traveling out of Texas. So that's on our list for next time. So Cloudcroft, we got to enjoy the local brewery and had a pizza and found a really cool camp spot. The next morning, some yummy pastries, their chocolate covered croissant, this little pink bakery there. I forget the name of it. I'll link it if I remember, but the little pink pastry shop, and then off we went down the mountain.
And I was like I was saying, that having the pizza and the beer and the pastries, it was kind of our celebration of our trip, ending our trip.
It was, and we like to say, what have you enjoyed so far? Or what was your favorite part?
Okay, so we did have some lessons learned on this one. And I was telling you about our philosophy of travel, where it's 2 days on, third day, take a 2-day rest or more if you want, if you have the luxury of time. And I think this is the first trip we actually stuck to that the entire trip. Not only that, we threw 2 Nero days, which is a near zero travel day, into the mix as well. We had never done that before, I don't believe. Mm-hmm. We may have done it once. I don't know I don't remember doing it.
Yeah, it didn't feel rushed.
And we stuck to our 6 to 7 hour travel days where we weren't in the van for 10, 12 hours because
it's hard on your body, and it makes the journey less enjoyable.
Well, and also the site you go to, all you're ready to do is pack it down and go to sleep.
Yeah.
So
feeling that it's kind of like you're gifting yourself the half day of enjoyment, just whether it's walking at the park or relaxing or whatever.
Yeah. And again, we know everyone doesn't have the luxury of time, and we knew we had about 3 weeks to do the trip, so we were able to plan it where we did have Nero days where we didn't have to drive 12 hours in a van.
And I think for me, the biggest takeaway was just, really how having a positive mindset, setting an intention, because I really needed this vacation. I really did. And we were very, very grateful for it. And so I really wanted to make it count. When we first got our van, we thought, oh, you know what? We're going to go once a month all over the country. And it doesn't end up working that way because life and work and everything else. And so this kind of was our big trip, and we wanted to really be grateful for it. So setting the intention, looking for the magic in the moments, and stopping to be grateful and moving more. I tried to hike at least 30 minutes or walk or hike 30 minutes a day. I think that
stuck to that pretty good.
Yeah. So coming back home, I mean, we were very grateful and very, we were tired, but not like normal.
Yeah. Normally on a 3-week plus trip, we're both a little wiped out, and it takes about 2-3 days till you start feeling normal again, even if you're stretching and everything.
Yeah.
But this is the first trip for both of us. We got back. I wouldn't say we're at 100%, but we definitely weren't dragging, which is talk about a lesson learned. And I think that goes back to our travel philosophy. It works.
Yeah, it works.
For us.
Yeah, for us. And so I think that's important, because I think in the past we were a little crab at each other and like, go eat go rest or.
No doubt.
And so that was really, really important. So we'll dive deeper into other tips that we learned on this trip in another video, where we'll share the top 10 things that really work for long road trips in our next video, or something like that. So, and don't forget to grab your free Dream Life Jumpstart Guide. So we're still on our journey to our dream life. And my background's in positive psychology coaching and empowerment. And so we like to play with those tools in our own life. And so we created a Dream Life Jumpstart Guide. It's free. Click the link in my stand store down below, and it'll just guide you. If you're not really clear on what you want in your life, use it as a tool. And this exactly the step-by-step that we did to just start creating a space for those scouting trips. So thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Stay safe.
Bye.
Peace.